We started using the iPad this year. 2 of my students came with iPads, brand new thing for me. Totally clueless on what impact it would have on the students. It has opened up a whole new world for Ty. Like, first of all, he knows how to use it. It's motivating for him to use it.
Disney, Pixar, Toy Story, Showtime. One day,
parents want to hear "I love you" or "I need help," or they want to be able to say what's wrong and get a response. And parents can do that.
We're gonna ride.
Oh my gosh, so worth it. Things just exploded after we figured out what to do. Compared to 13 years of PICS, I don't know what that's like for Ty, but for me, I saw him progress faster with the iPad, more interest in the iPad and using the iPad for the schedule and the apps, things that he enjoys. For me, the difference for me is huge. I mean, you have to think of a teacher sitting at a computer, figuring out, first of all, which icons I need, putting them on the computer, printing them out on cardstock, cutting them out, laminating them, and then making the schedule. This, I have Wi-Fi, but all I have to do is get on here, and if I've got Wi-Fi and I can get on the internet, I can just put the schedule on here. Ty can use the iPad so well that Ty figured out how to delete his schedule.
We are so excited about him using the iPad, and it has just opened up all of these doors, and we're actually seeing him generalize from school to home, which he never did before. He would only use the iPad at home for YouTube, and then he would only use it here for his school programs. And we walked in a couple of weeks ago and he had his iPad out, and he had looked up his school schedule and was playing some of the games, because we heard music coming and there's a piano keyboard in there, and he was doing it, which meant that he was choosing a leisure skill other than watching a Disney movie. And it wasn't an easy one. He had to turn on the iPad, he had to go through, he had to navigate it, and we were thrilled. And he is so smart. It's like the iPad gave his big secret away. It's like, you are so much smarter than we were, and now there's no stopping us, because we have every opportunity to work on this, and he loves it.
Yes.
What's your teacher's name? You're right, look. I'm Markel. Yeah, my name's Markel. Thank you for telling me.
The school district wasn't going to invest in any more iPads because they were dropped quite a bit. They didn't have any more money to come up with anything to protect them, but this is perfect. See?
Families. I'm bringing him when the snow melts.
What color M&M do you want? Blue M&M. Thanks for calling me, buddy. Is that what you want? Tell me yes or no.
You think my name is black? You think my name is Snake Lady? Oh,
Yes. No, yes.
Yes. Thanks for telling me. Well, it's giving kids a way to communicate, which they didn't have previously. If they don't sign or they don't have words, then they can still communicate what they want and what they need, and learn to read and do math and everything that kids with speech have. So it's made a huge difference with their testing and their ability to communicate with their family and teachers, and behaviors decrease because they have a way to say what they want to say instead of being aggressive. The methods that we previously used, like sign language or PECS, are sometimes a good start, but if you think about going out into the community, not everybody knows how to use sign and not everybody knows how to use PECS, but the iPad with certain apps that are right for that particular student can help them order in McDonald's. They can ask for help at a grocery store. They can type stories and express things that we previously didn't know that they even had inside them. So it's made an enormous difference. And you can travel with this. It's not abnormal to see someone with an iPad, and it makes them a cool kid, which is fun. And I think that's good for parents that sometimes have difficulty with having a child with that doesn't have speech or has a diagnosis of autism or something like that, that their kid is the cool kid because they have an iPad and know how to use it. Students that I've had use an iPad have increased their testing scores by double, some of them. I mean, the language and cognition have skyrocketed because they're able to communicate what they know in ways that we previously weren't able to understand. So there are no PECs to communicate a child's cognition, and if we don't teach them the amount of sign that they need, then they can't communicate all the things that they know. But with this, it's visual and there's voice output and everybody understands it. So their testing scores are going through the roof and we're seeing things that we didn't know that these kids knew, which is amazing. And that's why I'm in education, really, so we can see gains like that.
Show me surprise. Show me happy. Happy. Show me sad.
Sad.
Show me angry.
Angry.
Show me burping. You know burping? Then you say, excuse me.
Excuse me.
Show me hiccups.
Hiccups.
Show me sleepy. Oh, are you sleepy?
I've done this since preschool. It has never worked. Now with this quick strip, this is the first time I have ever seen Ty use this independently and appropriately, was in conjunction with the iPad. He walked up, I was sitting here visiting with Jana, he walked up, handed me this icon and walked out the door. I have never in 13 years seen him use it, and I think it's because it finally made sense. Now that he was understanding the communication format, all of a sudden this made total sense.
Another iPad.
Did it take it?
I don't know.
Okay, it's supposed to. Yeah, it took it. It's down here. I don't know.
Oh, this is too funny.